Mauricio, first of all, 3 wins on the spin now. What has that done for confidence and belief within the group?
It's really good for us, I think, to build our belief and to keep going, working. I think it's to confirm that we are in a very good way, to build our confidence and to build our trust in the way that we are working. I think it's really, really important for our player and for our fans also. A lot of work to do, but I think these 3 games, the 3 victories, I think were really important for us. The fans is a key point for us, for the club. I think they are so important for the team, for the player. To feel the support is unbelievable, and of course, always, even when we lose, the support was there. Also the critics, because the fans have the passion and they show the emotions, and it's impossible to keep inside. And it's good to know that our fans are there for us and care for us, and of course, feel a lot, and are coming very good games now next month on Stamford Bridge, and we need the support to get the result that we deserve. I think the team is doing really well. We don't concede too much goals. We start to score goals. In the midfielder area, I think start to connect and to create a good link. Cole Palmer also is a good player that link all the teammates, and I think we are given a starting position on the right, but after we give free to play, playing in between the line, because he's ready to read what the team needs and to be unpredictable, because football is a game that you need to be unpredictable, and he has the capacity to be like this.
With Conor Gallagher, what does he give to your team playing a little bit higher up the pitch?
Conor is a player that can run a lot, and I think the effort is massive. He's a great professional, and he can play in different positions. You can see him playing in like a 10, like an 8, a 6. He's a box-to-box, he can run, he can play, build from back and finish on the third, or to assist like to Raheem Sterling. And I think he's doing fantastic from the beginning of the season. We are so happy with him.
We've spoken previously about your man management and getting to know players individually. How much of a challenge has that been recently with so many games?
Well, I think the challenge always is there, because always it's about to build a team. It's a young squad, and then it's a team that they need to know each other, and only with time and trainings and the training session we can, to provide the team what the team need. That is why it's only a matter of time, and no doubt we need to be calm in the way that we judge players and the team. But I think we are growing, and I think very good things are coming. You can feel that, even if sometimes we have some up and down, but on the end we will succeed together, for sure.
As a coach, Mauricio, how important are those one-to-one relationships? We've seen you sort of develop close bonds with so many players.
Young guys today demand a lot of energy. They need your word, your support, your say always, because they need to feel confident and comfortable. And for that, you need to know each other and you need to spend time. It's a big job from the whole coaching staff. But yes, that is a thing that we love to do.
You seem to have developed a really good bond already with Enzo. Does it help that you're fellow Argentinians and there's...
No, yes. I try to with Enzo, because I think it's a good connection, because we talk in the same language. But I think with all the players, we have very good connection, not only with him.
So many big games to look forward to. Chelsea against Arsenal has become one of the big Premier League rivalries. What excites you most about games like this?
Well, I think the atmosphere, and then because we are going to play again a very good team, a team that in the last few years they are building a very good squad and very good coach. I know very well Mikel is a very good friend. And they are doing a fantastic job, and it's a team that is ready now to compete for big things. That is why it's really exciting, the challenge to compete with them. We are in a different process, in different time, but I think it's important to see our players, how they are going to compete against a team that is more mature.
As you've mentioned already, Mauricio, we're quite early on in the project here at Chelsea, but with that in mind, how far away do you think this side are from the top teams that we're seeing?
First of all, it's about to recover all the players. We have many players injured and key players that cannot compete and train with us, and that is so important. You can see how different, club like Manchester City, how affect when it's no Rodri or De Bruyne. It's only 2 players, but for us, it's to miss many players, key players that can help to develop and to improve the team faster. And yes, in this way, when we recover all the players, yes, for sure, we will be ready to compete for big things. Even now, we need to believe that we can compete with big things with all the circumstances.
And finally, Mauricio, are challenges like this, games like this, the things that you really look forward to as a coach?
No, of course. For us, it's a massive challenge. I think we are better every day because I think the demand of the capacity to manage all this situation is amazing for us. I think bring our best. And yes, we are so happy in this project because I think it's one of the best or the biggest challenge that we are going to have in our career for sure, and of course it's going to be good when we start to be in a position that the club deserves to be.
Well done. It gives an assessment of what was a terrific performance and great result.
Very, very pleased. Even we conceded the first, but I think the team always was composure and solid, and then second half I think we dominate, and then the result was really fair, and so pleased for the player, and they deserve all the credit. Massive effort, and so happy. 3 points that help us to build our belief and confidence.
First time this season in the Premier League we've come from behind to win a game. I guess you learn a lot about your players in that kind of situation.
It's important to feel all the direction on the game. I think it was good to show good character and great character, and again a team that played well, and it's difficult always to break down. But I think the team deserve the credit. All the players today were fantastic. That is why we are so pleased.
We just had Raheem in here. Extraordinary performance from him. You must be thrilled with how he played today.
No, of course, always it's important, the offensive player to score and to be involved in the game. And I think it's important for the team, for us. I hope that we continue in this way.
And we learnt a lot about the character collectively, but individually, Cole Palmer to take a penalty for his first goal in front of the away supporters with a pretty lengthy check from VAR as well. He showed great composure.
Yes, he's a grand talented player, and of course character and personality, and I think he's doing well from the day one that he arrived with us, and yes, so happy for him.
Brought Armando off at half time. Was that always planned, or did he?
Yes, was a little bit, for Armando tough to play 2 games, but for us the decision was not to play with Jackson from the beginning, and I think to share 45 minutes each, I think was a very good thing for the team, and I think we translate in result and a good result and in goals, and happy for the performance of everyone.
3 wins in 10 days or so now. Injury list starting to reduce as well. Does it feel like our season's really taking off?
Yes, of course. Always is in a tough moment. Is about to stay strong and keep the belief and pushing hard. I think so happy now. Now we go to the international break with a different feeling than the last time.
Yeah, finally. I guess that's the only downside, isn't it? You don't really want the break now, do you?
But we need to go. It's true that we cannot manage this. That is the tempo that we need to see. But I think we are going to be good because we have to work really hard to try to improve players that are injured and to recover player and of course and looking forward for the next months.
Well, Raheem, congratulations, big win and a good performance from you as well. You must be thrilled with how the day's gone.
Yeah, it was a good team performance. We kept going and kept digging in, and we got important 3 points for the travelling fans, and it was great at the end to go over to them and enjoy that little moment.
Confidence, massive thing in football. I guess once you get that first slightly fortuitous assist for the own goal, but then you feel like this might be my day, and certainly that was the case in the second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we were unlucky to go behind again. I think we started the game well, as we've done on numerous occasions this season, but we didn't rush. When we went a goal behind, we still probed and took our chances.
Important thing, isn't it, for this young group to kind of build this bank of experience of doing things like coming from behind and winning a game and showing that that's achievable?
Yeah, I said it's laying those foundations. I think the most important thing is being a collective, and we were a collective today. And we showed that togetherness today to go and get the equaliser and then go and win the game from there.
And how important for you as well, obviously off the bench on Monday, back in from the start today, just to get into that rhythm and produce the output that you did.
Yeah, as I said, that's what I try to do, is try to contribute to the team, and being in a familiar role, it's a position I enjoy a lot more goal threatening on this side, so I was happy day.
Even in your long and storied career, there can't be many times where a team scored 4 goals and you've been involved in all 4 of them. Do you kind of sometimes think, this is going to be my day today?
There's been a few, but today it was good, as I said, as a collective, because I think the most important thing is There's been a few times that we've gone behind and, we start the game well and then, the game's kind of gone to pieces. But today we didn't let that happen, we didn't force things, and that shows, a sign of maturity and, a step in the right direction.
It's been such a massive 10 days, hasn't it? These 3 wins in succession, especially going into this international break, to take some momentum. We've got Arsenal obviously coming up next. It just feels like the mood about the place will be totally different now.
Yeah, so I think when football matches, the mood's always different, and I think that's all we've been asking for. I think we've had a few unlucky games that we should have come away with more, but again, it's still early days and we're building, so that's the most important.
And finally into the top half of the table, onwards and upwards from here.
Onwards and upwards, exactly.